But if there is anybody out there who feels like they're doing this stuff alone, producer just sent me a message. What does it say? Let me see if I can. One of the best ways to help you get out of your hole is to help someone get out of their hole. So just, be there for each other. And if you need, I don't know, send us an email, personalgrowthpod@gmail.com, and I'll try to, do something funny for you, or I'll send you like a silly thing, whatever. I don't know.
Maybe we could even get them on a Zoom call and talk it out.
Yeah. If you want to get on the show, yeah, we'll do that. But just know that nobody has to go through this alone, and we all just need to be there for each other right now. So, I don't know, make the phone call you've been thinking about making. If you, I don't know, just don't wallow and sit alone in whatever it is that you're feeling, especially if it's a negative feeling. I know we can't congregate with people, and we can't, we're not supposed to hang out, but that doesn't mean you can't, pick up the phone and, if you have a good relationship, call your mom. I know I do that when I don't know when I'm looking for answers to stuff. I always call my mom, and she always knows what to say. So, yeah, just be excellent to each other. Everybody, just be excellent to each other. And, yeah, that's all. I got it. Otherwise, I'm just going to start going around in circles. So
something that I was thinking about talking about whenever we first came into the podcast was how a lot of people are going to be affected by unemployment.
Yeah.
And I had this article, and I was thinking about talking about some of the bullet points that article hit, but I'm going to throw that away. There was a podcast that I listen to a lot, Tom Bilyeu's Impact Theory. He talks about a thing called Skillshare.
Skillshare?
Skillshare, yeah. And it's
okay.
It's like a whole bunch of free classes that you can take, and I hopped on there last night because, who knows? I'm always preaching this whole learn more, make yourself more able in the situation. Be prepared for the opportunity and have it not come, rather than miss the opportunity because you're not prepared, right?
Right.
So in my head, I was like, I'm gonna get on there, see if I can find some other stuff, because I've been doing a lot of graphic design. And I'm like, there's probably so much that I can learn about graphic design through the Adobe Illustrator that I don't even know that I don't know. So I'm going to try to learn and see what I can find on this website. And I dove into there, and then at the bottom, I randomly scrolled all the way to the bottom of the website, and there's an affiliate button to where you can become an affiliate of Skillshare. And so I have applied for that to be an affiliate. So in future episodes, we can be talking with our audience about whatever it is that we're talking about. And since I preach learn so much, I figured it would be really cool if we provided our audience with a practical place that they could go and learn.
Okay. You're going to take the lead on that, right? Because I don't know anything, and thus am unable to teach anybody anything. I don't know nothing about.
I'm not suggesting that we should be the ones that teach them. What I am suggesting is saying to our listeners, if you want to go find a place where you can learn some stuff that you can actually use, go check out Skillshare. And we've provided them.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So that's a direction that we're going to try to go. I think that from what I understand, if we become affiliates of Skillshare, we'll be able to provide our audience with discount codes and stuff to be able to get the premium at a cheaper rate. They have a lot of different classes, like I said, that are free that you can just go and learn on. But they have other ones that are only available if you buy the premium subscription to the website.
Right.
And from what I understand, purchasing the premium subscription goes to help pay the teachers that provide the classes, which is, it's super cool that people are trying to provide people with a place to learn that is outside of the traditional schooling system.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially since we can't go to school right now.
Right. Yeah. And a lot of I don't even know if this is valid, but I'm assuming that people are going to be still paying the same for traditional university school, regardless of it being via online or at the actual school, right?
Yeah, I would assume. One would assume, but who knows?
And so since it's my opinion that paying for traditional school is like not cool. Like there's no reason
Yeah,
why school should put us $30, $40, $50,000 into debt.
yeah, there's no reason. In some cases, hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. If you want to be like a doctor or a lawyer or shit like that, and then you're talking about the hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt range. Easy, I would imagine. Right. All that schooling, it's ridiculous.
Especially with what's going on right now, a lot of people aren't going to be in positions to be able to afford that. But we're like in the position where we need to learn more than ever.
Yeah, that's for sure.
That's just food for thought for the future.
Word. All right. Well, maybe we'll be able to talk more about that next week. I think this is probably a good place to wrap it up for this episode. Dwayne, where can they find you? Where can our listeners find you on social media?
You can find me at Shattering the Norm Dawayne Perza, DAWAYNE PERZA on Facebook. You can also find me on Instagram at shattering_the-norm. And you can always find the TriPoint Studios on Instagram at that's TRIII point, and then go to tripoint.com to find the other cavalcades of podcasts, or Eric, what do you like to call them?
The TriPoint network of stars.
That's right.
The cavalcade of stars, the TriPoint cavalcade of stars on the TriPoint network.
Yeah. And Eric, where can our listeners find you?
You can find me on Twitter at It's Eric Cole, all one word. On Instagram at Eric Cole Comedy. Yeah. That's where I'll be. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, thanks for listening, guys. We hope that you have a fantastic week. Again, like Eric said, if at any point you're feeling like you need to reach out and maybe think that talking to some complete strangers or people that you know would be good, like us, because you listen to us all the time, you can email us at personalgrowthpod@gmail.com. And then until next week.
Until next week, this has been episode 28. We'll see you next week for number 29.